Testing. Alright, let's go guys. Thanks again for waiting. Sorry for the short delay. Let's go to the bathroom. But here we go, we're live now. Good luck guys. Thanks so much for the quick fill. This is BB 2027. So we're ripping 2 hangers, 2 values, and 2 top screw hobby. Good luck guys. Let's have a quick roll call for joiners. Ano na lang, this is a PYT/TR format. So let me just announce the team list in alphabetical order of all the 30 teams. Alright, so we have the Atlanta Hawks for boss Kiwi2413, Boston Celtics for boss Deuce, Brooklyn Nets for boss Dennis, Hornets for boss JLo, Bulls for boss Marwin, Cavs for boss Chase, Dallas Mavericks for boss Goldpalm, Nuggets for boss M Sport, Pistons for boss Boise, Warriors for boss Goldpalm, Rockets for boss Boise, Pacers for boss 3CB, Clippers for boss JLo, Lakers for boss M Sport, Grizzlies for boss M Sport, Miami Heat for boss Red, Milwaukee Bucks for boss Jeremy, Minnesota for boss CM, Pelicans for boss Oscar, Knicks for boss Aidan, Thunder for boss Manoy, Magic for boss Kiwi2413, Philly for boss AK47, Phoenix Suns for boss Supportive B, Blazers for boss Bill, Kings for boss Boba Fett, Spurs for boss Supportive B, Raptors for boss Paul, Utah Jazz for boss Martin, and the Wizards for boss Glenn. Alright, let's start guys. Thanks so much for the quick fill. Alright, happy Chinese New Year pala guys. Today is actually New Year's Eve sa lunar calendar. So today yung mga this midnight yung mga papatok, if ever, ng mga Chinese. Bukas punuan yan sa sa mga Chinese restaurants. Alright, good luck guys. Let's start with one value. So let's do it one by one. Good luck guys. Once again, this breaks included our HxM promo giveaway. We are giving away one free Nintendo Switch 2 to one lucky genre. Promo runs from EB 2001 to 2050. All you gotta do is genre breaks and you get a free chance to win a brand new Switch 2. So tonight, all of you guys have one raffle entry each. And let's go. We're starting off with our value. Alright, we have a Yegor. How do you call this again? I checked his name Yegor Doyman? No, Damon. It's a refractor. Congrats, Brooklynets, boss Dennis. I had to make sure I was pronouncing his name right because he's a very solid prospect. Let me recheck his pronunciation lang real quick. Yegor Diomen. Alright. Just to put some respect to his name, since malakas siya recently. Yegor Diomen. Alright, we got a basketball paddle for Noah Penda. I checked him out rin sa All-Star Weekend. Sobrang laki pala talaga niya. He's a really tall point guard. He's getting lots of deflections. And we got a Con Kinepal for the Hornets. Larry Bird for the Boston Celtics. For Boss Deuce. Boston tonight. Boss Deuce. 0 Deuce. Date to watch out for, Boss Deuce, fellow Boston fan. March 1 could be Jason Tatum's return. So tingnan natin kung totoo. We got a Hoarder. Alright, we got an Serenity, Kyrie Irving. Alright, Paolo Banchero, Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine, Orlando Magic, Boss Kiwi 2413. Nick Clifford, we got a Grayson Allen. Alright, there goes our box 1. Let's go to box 2. So, itong 2 dots daw sa letter E, that's, instead of E, that's a Yo. Diomen. Yegor Diomen. I think he's Russian. 6'9" point guard. Parang 2K created player. Yung ano niya. Specs niya. Natawag din. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Yung archetype niya. Kawhi. You got a Bradley Beal. And Jason Tate. Refractor. We got a Yegor again. Nice. Brooklyn Nets. Boss Dennis. One of the last teams to be taken tonight. Two refractors for you. This one's a basketball refractor. Yegor Diomin. Kuminga. Paul George. And a Jokic. Paul George will be back by March. So right before the playoffs. We got a Wemby. Joel Embiid. Ball is Life. And an Ant-Man. Did you guys see the All-Star game a while ago? Ganda ng laban. Some say Adam Silver fixed the All-Star game this year. Super competitive. Ganda. We got an Activators. Cooper Flag. Congrats, boss. Boss Gold Pump. Congrats on the first Cooper. Nas Reed and Aaron Wiggins. Alright, let's go to our hangers. Good luck, guys. I think a large part of the All-Star game being competitive is because of Wemby. Wemby was super competitive a while ago. Super fun watch. Sayang lang he lost. Pero lakas niya, grabe. Alright, so this is the hangers, guys. First hanger, good luck. Now we got a Cade Cunningham. He was really good as well a while ago. Detroit Boss Boise. And a Rudy Gobert. Alright, this one's a Pulsar. Refractor Gobert. Colin Murray Boyles. Instinct Ace Bailey. Alright, that is our first hanger. Pistons with the best record in the league as of the moment. They already overtook OKC Thunder. Quite surprising. But if you watch their games, you'll know why. Si Doran, lakas din. Pati sa All-Star game kanina, lakas ni Doran. Alright, let's go next. This is our final retail, and then we head over to hobby. Dylan Harper, alright. Good luck, boss. Support B. Josh Green. Refractor for the Celtics. Drew Holiday. We got another Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag again. Congrats, boss. Gold Palm, 3 na. Activators, Youthquake, and a Ball of Duty. Asanuel. Alright, at least my 3 base inserts. Alright, let's go to the hobby. Good luck, guys. This is where we want to hit. Chase for at least 1 autograph. And the SSPs. You get a bigger shot at the SSPs through the hobby packs. But you can also get them in the retail. Just not tonight. Pero may chance pa rin daw. Alright, let's pre-open our packs. Good luck, guys. Main event na to. I think it's been around 2 months of us opening Chrome products. Still super rewarding. That's why we still keep ripping them. But next month, I think there's gonna be some new Topps releases by March. But this Feb, Alam ko, ito pa rin. This and Midnight. Alright, let's go. Good luck, guys. Let's start. Top Scrum Hobby. We got a Will Riley. Shooter to. Generation Rising for Boss Glenn. Caruso. Paul George. Wave for the Sixers. Thanks for closing, boss. Boss AK-47. Last team to be taken. Hunting for HxM. Prism for Cam Whitmore. Alright, we got a blue wave. Save natin. That's our first number. Alright, we got a HxM na. Base, Boss AK-47. Instinct, rookie, Con Kinipal. Solid rookie. Boss Chilo, your new PC this year. Super shooter. Super shooter. Ganda ang shooting form niya. We got a Jalen Brunson and a Cat. This guy as well. Super shooter Cat. Alright, HxM for the Sixers. Ooh, Tyrese Maxey. This is a variation. Congrats to the Sixers. This one's pretty rare. You know, kita ako dito. Let's leave it as that. Alright, congrats, boss. AK-47. Congrats. Alright, Tyrese Maxey. Variation. Would have been much better if it was numbered. Ganda yung mga rainbow parallels ng variation. But congrats on the rest. That's a rare hit. Alright, Thero. Yeah, agree, Marv. Grabe yung upside ni Top Scrum talaga. We got a Cat. And he's the Fun Castle for the for the Spurs. Boss support of B. After a few months, we still love these Top Scrum breaks. Me personally, feel ko pinaka-rewarding siya. Much better than Panini actually. Much better than Prism Hobby. We got a Will Riley Prism. Boss Glenn, so that's yours. Alright, wow, alright. Save din natin yan. That is a teal. And we got a King James. Amari Williams. Wala pa yung auto natin, no? We got a Kaman Malawatch. And Izu. Yan na! Wow! Redemption ba yan? Oh man, it's a redemption. Let's see who it is. Oh man. Alright, we got a Derek White. Joan Berenger. Giannis. We got a Walter Clayton Jr. Destiny. Last 5 packs, guys. Best of luck. Thanks so much again for the quick fill. Happy Chinese New Year to you all. We got a wave for Norm. Norm is for the Clippers pa. Clippers tonight, boss. Boss Chelo. Ray Allen for Miami. Nas Reed. Last 3 packs. Alright, we got a Generation Rising Trey Johnson. Alright, we got a Tall Tales Joan Berenger and Vassell. Last pack, guys. Best of luck. So my 3 numbered tayo waiting and a redemption auto. Sorber, Micah Peavy, Damian Lillard for the Bucks. Milwaukee tonight, boss Jeremy. Alright, here we go, guys. Best of luck. Thanks again for the fast fill. Here we go. Isa na natin. Good luck, good luck. We have a teal. To 299, we have a... Oh man, it's just Maxi Kleba. Wrong guy for the Lakers, Boss M Sport. Alright, here we go. Blue naman. This is a blue wave. Blue wave to 150. It is for Eric Gordon. Ano ba yan? For the Sixers, boss. AK-47. Alright, ito na. Last card. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Redemption. Sino yung gusto natin dito? Good luck, guys. We have a redemption card. Next stop signatures of Will Riley. Wow, for the Wizards, Boss Glenn. Congrats. Naka-auto agad. Congrats, Boss Glenn. Alright, that is it for today's break, guys. Thanks so much for joining. After mo mag-ship ng cards, may bagong hit ulit. Congrats, Boss Glenn. That is our auto tonight. Underwhelming Top Scrum hobby, but hopefully we can get a hotter one in our next breaks. We have some more. We got a new batch of Top Scrum hobby. Alright, recap lang natin all our parallels. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Happy Chinese New Year again. Hope to see you in tomorrow's break. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo. Kahit Chinese New Year bukas, we'll be having a break tomorrow. But our live will be a bit later than usual. Most likely will be after dinner. VJ, Jalen Brinson, Con Kinapal, Will Riley, Colin Murray Balls, Ace Bailey, Kyrie Irving. We got a couple of Cooper flags. Ball of Duty. Youth Quake activators. We'll upload all the rookies. Alright, our hits, we got a Cat, Refractor, Balls, Life, Embiid, Rise and Shine, Paolo Banchero. Those are the inspirationals. Will Riley, Noah Penda, Stephon Castle, Larry Bird, Cade. This is a variation. Tyrese Maxey, Yegor Doyman, Basketball, and a Refractor. Congrats, Boss Dennis. Wave, Paul George, Eric Gordon, sayang mga tees to 150, to 299 Maxi, and a Will Riley. Boss Glenn. Alright, bye guys. Peace out.